running hot, running cold. I was running into overload. It was extreme. I took it so high, so low, so low there was nowhere to go, like a bad dream. Somehow the wires uncrossed, the tables were turned. Never knew I had such a lesson to learn. I'm feeling good from my head to my shoes. Know where I'm going and I know what to do. I tidied up my point of view. I got a new attitude. Good morning, good morning. New attitude. Patti LaBelle. Google says it was 1984. But I remember that song from 1990 when I left my first husband. Guess it became my anthem for a minute. New attitude. Because when I left him, I definitely had a new attitude. I remember listening to that song the morning that he chased me to work, I guess you could say. After I left him on a Friday. So we had the weekend. And that Monday I didn't go to work. So that Tuesday morning, he tried to stop me so we could talk. I didn't stop. I didn't pull over on the side of the road to talk to him. I just kept driving. And next thing I knew, as I'm heading down the road, a two-lane highway, I see this car flying up behind me, and there he is flying behind me, you know. And then he passed me, slowed down, and trying to get me to stop. And eventually, I passed him again. And, it was like we were, racing on this two-lane road almost. And got to a point where where there was a stop sign, and I needed to turn to continue going to work. And he pulled in front of me. You've seen how cars pull in front of people to try to stop him. Well, he did that. And fortunately, there were no cars coming, so I was able to pull around him and pull out onto the interstate where I needed to go. Excuse me. And keep going to work. But he chased me to work. Chased me to work that morning. I was a teacher at an elementary school, so that was a kind of scary time. He wanted me to get out and talk. No, I refused to get out of that car and talk to that man. Especially after that Thursday night when he tried to choke me. So again, Domestic Violence Awareness Month, guys. Just be aware, like I've given you the 9 signs that could possibly show that person could possibly end up being an abuser, especially a physical abuser. And you need to get out. Like I said, you probably need some help. Hopefully you haven't isolated yourself from friends and family who could help you, who could possibly help you get away. Because I know that's what it took for me to get away in my situation now. And I know that people don't want to leave sometimes because they think they'll be lonely or they don't want to be lonely. And I didn't want to be lonely either. But I decided that I'd rather live by myself than die early. Okay? So that was my impetus for getting out of there. Along with the fact that I had said that when I was younger, if anybody wanted to treat me like that, I was not going to stick around. All right? So, Domestic Violence Awareness Month continues. Just again, pass it along if you see things that see people that may be in distress. Maybe there's a way we can help. Get the message out about awareness. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. I'll talk to you later.